Senator, let's assume you're president. Israel calls up and says, we're going into you-know-where. What would you tell them?
Well, assuming they would go into to Iran because they believe that Iran is on the precipice of detonating a nuclear weapon, I would be supportive of them. I've been very clear that we need to draw a line in the sand to Iran and tell them that they will either open up these nuclear facilities, make them available to inspectors, begin to degrade whatever weapons-making capability that they have there, or we will take that weapons capability out.
And if Israel says we need your ground support, come along with us.
I would not just. Israel shouldn't be leading this. This is a national security issue for the United States.
But if they call and say we need your help,
well, I'm saying we should be leading this. We should be talking to them.
We shouldn't be. You want to go in there before Israel?
I would be working with Israel. I wouldn't. I mean, Israel is an ally of the United States, and number one. Number two, Iran is not just a threat to Israel. It's a threat to the entire world. It's a threat to the United States of America. You're seeing General Clapper just last week talk about how Iran is now planning a series of attacks here in the United States. Imagine Iran now as a nuclear power that has no fear that anyone's going to attack them.
Would you be willing to commit ground troops?
No, no one's talking about ground troops.
And you would not do that?
No, we're talking about, and Israel's not talking about ground troops. We're talking about taking out these key facilities that are the ones that are developing this nuclear weapons capability. Now the problem is, and this is why Israel is really in a very difficult situation. Their ability to be able to do that with 40 different sites, many of them very hardened sites, given their range of their fighters and their missiles, is very tenuous. I don't know how Israel on its own would be able to effectively neutralize Iran's capability. They will need the United States. They will need carrier-based missiles, carrier-based airplanes, to be able to take out command and control centers so they can effectively launch attacks against these targets. We need to be very clear with Iran that this is what we will do if they do not stop with what they are doing. Remember, Iran just this week or last week talked about how they want that Israel is a cancer that needs to be excised from the region, that the United States continues to be the great Satan. They're holding hostages in Iran. They are killing our troops in Afghanistan with their IEDs. They have been fomenting terror around the world against the United States, attacking specifically the United States. This is a country that is openly hostile to America, and with a nuclear weapon would be a game changer for the entire Middle East and the world.